In today's episode of Value on My Toy Collection, we're going to value the final pieces of our Muppets collection. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Well, let's jump right in and start valuing this really cool collection of the Muppets. First, from 1983, we have Kermit and Miss Piggy sitting in this cute little gazebo, and it's worth about $35. All right, next up, we have these vintage little puppet figures from the 70s. Kermit and Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's worth about $10, and Kermit's worth about $16. And then we have Gonzo. He is worth about $6. He's kind of beat up. And Fozzie the Bear, he's worth about $10. And then Scooter, he's worth about $12. He's a little harder to find. And then Animal, he's worth about $15. And then we have this little animal keychain. It's worth about $12. And then we have Kermit near this motorcycle. He's worth about $18. Have this little figure. We already had one of these in one of our other videos, and we have a duplicate Fozzie, so I think we're going to sell those at our flea market booth. We won't value those, and that's our extra Miss Piggy, so those are going to go to the flea market booth. Next, we have this Miss Piggy doll from the toner company. My Fair Lady is what she's called, and she's worth at least $400. I think she's actually worth about $500, but I'm going to say $400 for the video. We have a Pigs in Space lunchbox worth about $35, and this really cool ceramic piggy worth about $40 with those jumbo eyelashes. We also have the Jim Henson's Muppet Show Pigs in Space thermos, and the thermos by itself is worth about $25. We have a set of 4 of these Muppet glasses. You would get these at like McDonald's and Burger King back in the day. They're worth about $8 each. A small beanbag Kermit that's worth $40. eBay says $100, but I think that's way too high. The Blockbuster Gonzo plush is worth about $10. And this deluxe figure set of all the characters is worth about $40. And then we have these 2 Miss Piggy dolls still in the box, and they're each worth $100 each. I love it when we have toys that really become valuable. And speaking of becoming valuable, this newer Miss Piggy Gumball Machine Bank is also worth $100. And then we have Beaker in his laboratory, and he's worth about $100 as well. Have a plush chicken worth about $6. I just put him there because Gonzo loved chickens. We have the 4 original Happy Meal toys of the Muppet Babies. You see these everywhere. And we have the full set, and they're worth about $7 each. So that's about $28 for the set. We have some Pez dispensers. Miss Piggy, she's worth about $9. Kermit's worth about $9. And then we have Animal. He's worth about $9. And then we have one of Miss Piggy whose package has been ripped into. So she's worth more like $5. And then here she is loose. Also worth about $5. And then we have this little Fozzie the Bear finger puppet. He's worth about $12. And we have Muppets in Space Kermit bag clip worth about $12. And this vintage set of Miss Piggy playing cards is worth about $12. If the box was in better shape, it would have been worth a lot more. Let's see what else we have. We have the Animal play set with the electric stage worth $225. That really increased in value. And then we have this little stationery set in this metal tin. It's worth about $10. This unopened package of invitations from the 80s worth at least $5. And we have a Muppets Take Manhattan book, and it's worth about $8. And then we have the 93rd Tournament of Roses brochure with the Muppets on the front, worth about $10. Have a Miss Piggy plush in her swimsuit, worth about $20. And then we have another chicken, just needs a bath, worth about $4. And then we have this Ralph puppet from 1977, just needs to be cleaned up, worth $75. He's really valuable. And then we have a little Gonzo plush just in his t-shirt left, probably worth about $8. Not worth a whole lot, but we're definitely keeping him. Have this Swedish Chef playset, and it's worth $240. And let's see what else we have. We have the Pirate Kermit bubble bath container, worth about $20. And then we have another Miss Piggy figure. She's worth about $10. And then we have this mini Swedish Chef doll. He's worth about $10. He's hard to find too. Then we have an animal plush worth $20. They had him going crazy prices on eBay, like up to $50, but I think he's worth more like $20. Sometimes you got to watch them if they overinflate on eBay. We have this vintage Kermit plush that's worth about $15. And we have a Gonzo puppet that's worth about $10. We have Minnie in her polka dot dress, worth about $20 from 1993. And then we have this large Fozzie Bear plush with some pins on his little scarf, and he's worth about $25. I remember getting him in a garage sale for $2. So excited to find him years and years ago. All right, we have a Miss Piggy puppet. We just need to go clean her up. She's worth about $40. She was very popular. And then we have a smaller Fozzie the Bear plush, and this one's worth about $20. Have a Fozzie Corgi car. It's still in the box, worth about $15. And then we have Waldorf and Statler in their box, worth $70. And next up we have this vintage Muppets book. It's got a sticker with somebody's name on the top, probably only worth about $5 with that. The lunchbox is worth about $40. It's in pretty good shape. And then we have Gonzo and his cannon. He's worth about $35. I hate how some of the packaging kind of turns yellow over the years, but some of it does that. Fozzie and his package is worth about $50. And then we have another Muppets in Manhattan book, which I think we'll sell one of them. I didn't realize we had two. We find duplicates and we sell our extra to let other people collect too. We have the Kermit playset here. He's worth $55. Move all that out of the way. And then we have from Pigs in Space, Link Hogthrob, worth $55. And then we have the other Pigs in Space. His name's Dr. Julius Strangepork, worth $40. And then we have this small Mini-Mates Muppet set, worth $15. I'll move that out of the way. And then we have the Johnny Fiamma figure. He's worth about $35. Have a Miss Piggy vase. That's pretty cool and retro. It's worth about $30. And these lip balms of the Muppets, and they're worth about $5 each, and we have 3 of those. We have this Muppet CD. It's worth about $8 with John Denver. And then we have a Muppet Baby Kermit plush. He's worth about $12. And then we have a Miss Piggy in her black dress from Applause with the tag still on, worth about $20. And then from 1999, we have the Spring Animal, and he's worth at least $25. We have the Miss Piggy vanity set, but the package is just in terrible shape, so we'll say worth about $15. And we've got the Squirter toys from the Muppet movie, and we have all 4 of these, and these are worth about $7 each, so another $28 we can add to our overall grand total. And then I found another set of Muppet Hot Wheels. I just realized I already had a set in the other video, so I will most likely sell this set of 5 at our flea market booth, probably for about $5 each, even though they go for more like $7 each. Then this mug set, this blew my mind. I valued them all at $25 each, but they go for a lot more than that on eBay. Then we have this figure of Dr. Teeth. He's worth $40. His pal Floyd Pepper, it's worth about $60. And then the Crazy Harry figure, he goes for about $40. He was insane on that show. And then Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, he's worth about $40. And then the Kermit one is worth about $40 as well. Then we have a Miss Piggy paper doll set from the 80s. It's worth about $20. And this cute little Kermit sculpture you put on the wall, he's vintage. He's worth about $12 because he's chipped at the bottom. Then we've got this Muppet Show band. It's worth $150. It blew my mind. It's worth a lot. And then the Kermit as the pirate, he's worth about $50 still in the box. And then we have another vintage Kermit plush. He's worth about $15. I have several of those. I just can't get rid of them. They're too cute. And then we have this Fraggle Rock plush doll. She's worth about $25. And then we have this Miss Piggy doll in her blue and orange outfit, and it's worth about $25. We have Gonzo as the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, worth about $25, but that type of material doesn't age well with toys. And then we have the Kermit the Frog 30th anniversary doll from 1999 still in the box, worth $65. Then we have the Muppet Babies. Kermit, he's worth about $15, and the other two are worth about $12 each in that condition. And then we have Fozzie dressed up as the lion from Wizard of Oz. He's worth about $25. And then we have this Gonzo big figure in the box. He's worth $100. And then we have the brass key dolls of Miss Piggy and Kermit. Miss Piggy is worth about $60. And then Kermit, he is worth about $50. And then hiding in the back, I found a Muppets in Space puzzle still on the board, and it's worth about $15. Then our last item, we have a giant size Kermit dressed up as Santa Claus, and my helper Daisy is checking that out. She wants it bad, and it's worth about $45. So with our previous 380 videos of value in my toy collection, our toy collection was worth $946,647. And now we can add another $3,667 to our overall grand total from all of the rest of our Muppet collection. So what that means is for episode 381 of Value in My Toy Collection, our new grand total is $950,314. Now, I've got a lot of videos left to make of my toys, so I'm hoping when I get through with it all, it's at least going to total $1 million. I really want to be able to say I have $1 million toy collection, but I'm not a millionaire. I've just been saving toys all my life, going to thrift stores and flea markets, garage sales, toy stores, and looking online, and it's just accumulated to this big old total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. It is so much work, but it's fun. And I like to see what all I have and what it's actually worth, because a lot of this has just been on shelves for years and years. And as I'm packing it up and videotaping it, it's almost like Christmas, like seeing some of this stuff for the first time. And if you want to see all the toys up close, I do put them on our Facebook page, and it's called the Toy Vault of Mississippi. So until our next video, guys, we will see you then.